Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Bedrock. And today, oh man, as you can see, there's quite a lot of people here already getting prepped up for some stuff here, and I'm gonna just start hitting people as well too. Today, as I said, we are on Simply Bedrock. This is, I get a lot of people asking this question a lot. What is Simply Bedrock? Because it's a little bit confusing because its name is very similar to Truly Bedrock. Well, Simply Bedrock is simply my patron server. This is where the people who decided to help support my channel and or me have a place that we can all come and play together. Now, as you can see here, there are quite a few people online. Now, this is actually not hosted on a realm. This is a genuine server, and I'm going to go over here and punch Heat because Heat likes to be a little bit annoying. But yes, we are on the server today, and we actually have a plan today. We love to build crazy farms here, as you've seen in the past. We've got the amazing Guardian farm that Taz, is Taz here? Taz? No, Taz is not here right now. I'm pretty sure he is going to be joining us. But today we're going to be doing another one. We've got the amazing Guardian farm. We've got the mob farm that drops about 6,000 drops per hour. And today we're going to build a goat farm. That's the plan for today. So we are actually, as a group, about to all head into the end together. We're going to fight the dragon several times. We are going to gather up a ton, and I mean a ton of obsidian, and we're going to build a goat farm that is literally going to cover a whole ticking area. The whole area that a player loads, yes, I am recording. Hi, how are you? The whole area that a player loads, we're going to fill it up. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to jump back into voice chat with everybody, and let's get this party started, shall we? Alright, so, anybody got food? I have no food. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, white shulker box.
White shulker box. Okay, so we got a white shulker box of, really? Fish?
Yes.
Hey, there's other foods. People have other foods. I just, Guardian farm.
Okay,
food.
okay, I get you. I want to set my spawn here. Yay! One player sleep that works. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Hopefully. We're all good. We got food now.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so yeah, as I said in the intro there, we're going to be doing a goat farm today. And I understand some prep work has already been done. We've got beacons, we've got tools and all kinds of goodies. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes.
I have it all, but it's not out there yet because we don't want it the dragon to destroy all of it.
Okay. Alright, these beacons, are they going to be left as permanent features out there, or are these just loner beacons?
These are loners right now.
Loners.
So, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess it's time for us to dive on in then. Let's dive on in and get things situated out and get things going, shall we?
Alright, let's go.
Go!
Safer.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The pillars are already gone, people.
Yeah, we have to respawn.
Yeah, we have to respawn the dragon.
Oh, we gotta do a fun dragon fight then, don't we? And looks like somebody has decided to level the end island.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I was about to say, if I had to guess who that would be, there is a person on who is notorious for collecting blocks. And his name would be Jack, if I remember correctly. Oh, alright, so is this everybody? Is anybody else coming to join us? I'm just curious.
I think Merrick's
Merrick is.
Might be later.
Okay, alright, that's cool. Oh boy, I actually hope to get a view of this. Last time the dragon was respawned, I was fighting Enderman and ended up almost dying. It wasn't very fun. 1, 2, 3, run away! Run away! I want to see the pillars come back for a change. F1 mode. Why don't we just brute force it? Why don't we just brute force the dragon? Like, see if we can kill it before it even makes it down. I mean, literally, as it comes down the first time, if we all tackle the dragon, it shouldn't stand a chance.
Wait, is no one gonna take this out?
No, we decided we didn't want to. Oh, Granny down. Granny down.
This is like a freaking World War II dogfight. There's flames going everywhere, man.
Oh, poor Granny.
I think there is a lot of stuff down here
Yeah.
that I accidentally picked up.
Yeah, Pigman.
Yeah, Granny's coming back.
Okay, I'm going to snag up whatever stuff I can.
Chop!
Yeah. Almost.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Oh, there we go.
That was quick. And somebody is setting the beacon up over here. We'll see if those two will be enough to get some of this knocked out. Let's see here. If I land up here with Granny, am I getting haste?
Yes.
I get it over here where I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice. So now I like this. Stuff like this, doing it solo is grindy and painful, but like this, it's actually fun, you know? I mean, that's the thing I love about Minecraft is the fun aspect of playing it with multiple people. With multiple people, really.
Yeah, well, it's different too. Playing with multiple people can be a hassle, but with the crew that we got, you know, it's fun. You know, everybody helps everybody.
You know, it's like trying to get a community like this has been something I've wanted forever. I know Jax wanted it too. I know everybody here's looked for it. You've bounced around from realm to realm or people to people, and like a world comes up and it doesn't last, and then you just get frustrated with starting over and over and over again. You know, it's really heartbreaking and annoying for a game that we love, and I really love this. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially this being Patreon, it brings a different level of people that are more dedicated, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but if I go to give somebody money, I actually genuinely care, and that means I'm putting out a little bit of an extra level of commitment. And typically, we've only had one person that's joined that was a problem, and they were gone pretty much as soon as they became a problem, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about young kid or somebody who just wants to grief joining, because typically they're not going to give up their money to join to do something like this, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not a money grab, you know? This is like a perk for people that want to help me and help the channel and everything like that. And plus, it's something that we all want, you know? I mean, it really is.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I love how just looking around Slack's pillars like almost destroyed all.
Slack was smart probably and picked a short pillar like I did.
I mean, so whenever you two are done with yours, you guys have to come and help with one of the tall ones. That dragon fight was really short.
Oh yeah, with the number of people we had here. Poor Granny though. Poor Granny just didn't.
Yeah.
It was my first fight, and I was dead for most of it.
No, that was your first dragon fight, really?
Yes.
Oh
Wow.
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 I've never done it before either.
Wow.
Really?
That's so cool in a way.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Next up, the Wither.
That's something
I'm gonna nope right out of that one.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I think it's gonna be my bedtime for that.
My, look at the time, right?
I don't know. With this many people, we probably do pretty good against them.
The kid, I like it. Who was it? I know somebody fought one and it got loose, but they just totemed until it died on it. That was great. Just ramboed that thing with totems. Just well, all right. Update number 1 here. We have spent a total of about an hour in there, and there goes the scaffolding tower down. And we've got our first set completely done. It was actually really quick. It was a lot of fun. Well, I don't know. It was as much fun as it can be mining obsidian with a bunch of other people, though. Well, we got a few more people that have now come online to help us, and yeah, it's going great. So I guess it's time to spawn another dragon and do this once again.
We about to turn it on.
all the dragon fights have been done now. We have done quite a few dragon fights. We did, I think, 4 the other night, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of obsidian. Had to go back and get more obsidian there. But here we are. Here we are. This is where the goat farm is going to go. Now, we have a second mushroom island. You know, main spawn on the place is a mushroom island, but we also have this additional one. I think there's another one somewhere else out there, but that's kind of irrelevant to the point right now. But this is where we're going to actually do this. We're going to build the goat farm. Now, we don't have enough goat to complete this thing to the scale of which I want to build it. We might end up going and getting it, we might not, but right now we just want to get the goat farm operational. So actually, if I jump right down here and just kind of give you a little bit of a walkthrough on what's going on, we got something like this. Now, we have knocked down the mushroom island. A lot of people did this the other night when we actually decided where we want to build this, and this is pretty much how it's going to go right here. We're going to go for max size portals, so that's 20, 21, 22 across. It's going to go up, it's going to go across, and then it's going to go all the way up as high as we can possibly go with it. And then from there, we're going to come over, skip a block, another one, skip a block, another one, and all the way across here. We're going to make a whole thing of portals going from one side of the loaded area all the way over here to the other side. We're going to get that part in, and because it takes up more or less 3 chunks, we don't have to go outside the chunk boundaries here. It's going to be a little bit short on that regard, but it is going to work. We're going to get these in here. Then, of course, we need to see where we are with obsidian. I mean, there's a lot down here, and I've still got, if I check in here, yeah, quite a bit more obsidian. We have tons of obsidian. It's time to start mapping this out and getting this built. Yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of people online, so this should go relatively fast if we can get most people over here for the build. So yeah, let me jump back into voice chat with everybody and let's get this started, shall we?
Frazzle, razzle, razzle, frazzle, razzle.
So this is
Terrifying. If you
tired
ever wake me up like that, I swear.
Now you're giving me ideas. Well, sis, it's time to wake up. Sleep on so rather.
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
Need me to help carry anything since I'm here?
You want to come over here and help dig? We could use more help digging.
I don't know my way, so I figured I'd follow Gypsy.
Hop in that boat, take it all the way down until it dead ends, and then turn to the left.
Until it dead ends.
Yep. You'll run into the portal. Bye.
Bye. How dead of a dead end is this?
It's dead end.
You
can't miss it.
You can't miss the amount of dead end
No,
you're
I
going to
mean,
run
like,
into.
will I be dead at the end?
Yes.
Maybe.
And taking a look at this thing right here, this thing is getting actually pretty massive. We've got the blueprint in for the first set of portals that are going to come across the middle here. As you can see up here, we've already got people starting to build portals. Wow, this thing, I think we're going to crash the server with this potentially, but we're still going to try it either which way. The only thing we have left to do, we still got to get the drop chute in to kill the pigmen. We've still got to come over here and dig this side out. I don't think we have enough obsidian today to complete this thing to task. We're definitely going to use up every bit of it we got. So I think next is if I come down here. So we'll come across like right here. Can I place that sign there, please? And you, hey, go away. And we'll go across here. We're just going to have these guys just drop straight to their death. So we got to dig all this out under here into just a drop chute on top of hoppers and a collection system. Probably going to need some bulk storage. I'm really terrified with how many pigmen this is going to drop, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Anybody have any thoughts? Anybody want to guess if we're going to crash the server?
Oh, it's
Oh,
gonna.
of
Yes.
course we are. Yeah.
I think there's the potential for crashing it during lighting. I think after
Yeah.
it's lit, it'll be
Yeah.
fine, but I think lighting is going to be the dangerous part. That's why we're trying to get all the collection water chutes and everything in before we even attempt to light it. Because if we didn't have this in and we tried to light it, yeah, that's going to be a lot of pigmen. A lot of pigmen. But yes, I think we're going to continue on here, and we'll be right back. Hey, Gypsy, I don't think that's the place you want to be right now.
No, I don't think so either.
Just a little bit of an update here. Let me jump into F5 mode here. Oh, you got a friend? You got a friend? Ooh, he went up. I hope he doesn't come after me. Yeah, if you take a look behind me here, progress has been made. We have got all these center columns in now of this massively, ridiculously crazy goat farm. And it is crazy. Wouldn't you agree, Gypsy?
I wouldn't use the word crazy. I would probably use the word insane.
Insane. Yeah, let me get over here a little bit closer where you can get maybe a better view of what's going on here. I mean, it just rains Pigman. That's it. It rains Pigman. I'm not jumping down in there because I have issues getting out of there. This thing is
constant.
Yeah, it's constant, and it's not done. It's not done. Lighting this thing, we thought we were actually going to crash the server, and it didn't. It didn't crash the server at all, and it actually is not bad at all. As long, well, for me, if the render distance is kept down. Now, if I crank up my render distance, my computer starts to struggle a little bit. But as far as load on the server, no, it doesn't affect nothing. And you don't even have a top-of-the-line computer, do you?
No, I do not.
And it's not even been lagging you, has it?
Nope, I have felt nothing.
There is one side effect, though, that we have found, isn't it? About with, like, the Guardian Farm and stuff. If somebody's loading this...
Yeah, Guardian Farm is broke.
Yeah, Guardian Farm is broke. But that's cool, though. I mean, this thing is not designed to be run all the time. Really, this is only going to be run when pretty much no one else is online, like right now. And if I actually fly up here to try to give you a view of the scale of this thing, it's massive. I mean, it's just insanely massive. As you can see here, we're all the way up at world height. Now, I will throw some screenshots up on screen right now to show you this thing with my render distance cranked all the way up, with the server's render distance cranked all the way up. And yeah, it's massive, it's crazy, and I absolutely love it. Now, we're potentially going to do a server upgrade here soon to see if we can run the server with more render distance cranked up all the time. Jumping right back in here, yeah, as you can see here, we've got the water... Words are difficult at times, Gypsy. Words are difficult.
Yes, very difficult.
But as you can see here, we've got the water channels in on the opposite sides as well. Now, the plan... We wanted to do just the center module there, just to make sure that the server could handle it. But we got room for expansion on this side and that side, and technically where these beacons are and the stone is here, these three chunks could be included in. It's definitely going to be expanded. We're definitely going to include these wings here, potentially those in time. But yeah, if we jump down here real quick, there's actually not a collection system in at the moment. Now, ignore the clickety-click-click here. I'll try to stay back away from it so apparently it doesn't blow out the recordings. But, yeah, each of these, the centralized area is loaded. It's three chunks. So, if I run in here real quick, you can see these hoppers right here point in different directions. So, each individual chunk is going to have to feed out into its own area. If all three of these chunks fed into the same collection system, it could not keep up. Now, right now, nothing's feeding into a collection system. It's feeding into this auto dropper, just burning it.
Beacon bases for days.
Oh yeah, beacon bases for days, yeah. But I think next is I'm going to try to get a little bit of storage in here and then do a little bit of an update and see where things are standing. Because, yeah, the storage on this thing is going to have to be pretty crazy. Yeah, the community is chipped in here. We've got a ton of resources here. Let's see, there's some logs there, iron there, hoppers, chests, all kinds of redstone components, kelp. Because for now, while it's in the game and a bug and or feature, however you want to look at it, we're definitely going to smelt down the swords to get the free gold out of it. I mean, why would we not? Why would we not? It's something we just can't afford to waste. We're going to crack on with the storage system, and we'll be right back. Alright, a little bit of an update here. A little bit of an update. Things are... Oh god, there's a disaster going on at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, the host system is backlogged at the moment. I had this bright idea to switch the system around and try to pull it all into one area. Now, the system's just backlogged because I actually just walked out of the room for a few minutes and came back. But if we come right here, the system from here on is keeping up. Now, I've noticed that the main problem with this host system is not the swords, it's not the gold, it's... yeah, I say it's the main problem, and we're not actually able to see it right now. It's the rotten flesh. The rotten flesh is the bottleneck of this system. We've got multiple rotten flesh filters in right now to try to get rid of them. And wow, oh my goodness, why did you, it's more than it can handle. Okay, alright, this whole clock's got to change. This thing has to fire non-stop. So I've got this rotten flesh filter in right here. Now if we come over here, I've got a secondary rotten flesh filter in right here. Now is this system backlogged here? No, this system is actually good. Then of course it goes up into the drop evader, comes around and goes into bulk storage. As you can see here, there is a lot of golden nuggets at the moment in time. And from here, the gold nuggets go through here, and so do the swords. Now at this moment in time, hello Mr. Wandering Trader, there was a lot of planning and changing on what may or may not happen here. So yes, I was going to do these individually chunk aligned. Individuals, you know, one module for that chunk over there, and that one over there, and that one over there. I've decided that I'm trying to get it all into one system. So as you see, all the swords end up coming into this blast furnace array right here, which is not working because I am breaking stuff constantly right now. They smelt down, they go back into the drop evader, they go back into the sorter. Works as intended. The problem, well, as we can see right here, was this whole system got backlogged because of the rotten flesh. Now let's take a look here. Has this... Yeah, it's starting to get this cleared out. Now what I want to do is I want to add... back up all that rotten flesh there. I want to add multiple rotten flesh filters in here. We do not want it. We only want the gold from this place. So the ideal here is, how far are we backed up? Jeez Louise, we're backed up. You know, this ideal may not work. It really, really may not work. So I'm going to add in, let's see, at least two more rotten flesh filters here on this clock that just runs non-stop, and see if we can get this more under control. So give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Well, all right. There's a collection system in place now, and I was just actually sitting up here talking to Taz. What's your name? Taz. Woo, words are difficult at times. And we were talking about future expansions of this thing and going over my crazy collection system at the moment. And Taz, what you don't like my collection system?
Yeah, there's a lot of pistons down there.
But don't you like sounding like you're in the middle of a freight train? I mean, Alright, so let me give you all an update of what's happened since our last update. Let's just jump on down here if I can find the right tunnel to go down here. You want to come down here and make fun of my stuff? Alright, first things first. Before we get into all the crazy shenanigans, which you've probably already seen that was not here last time, did rate testing on this thing. Did rate testing, and wow, this thing is still going crazy. If you take a look here, as you can see, gold nuggets are pouring in at a pretty good pace. Now, we finally worked out a way with a lot of rotten flesh droppers, a lot of item filters getting the nuggets out of the way, and we finally got a working non-stackable item sorter to work. So we're pulling the swords out of this thing. And there's different levels of furnaces running over here. I'm really confused. Like, let's not talk about that, or else Taz is going to yell at me over my crazy little area here. Anyways, rates on this thing. Rates on this thing are, well, it's really crazy, okay? This thing produces, after crafting, about 170 gold blocks per hour. And that's a lot gold, Taz.
That's an insane amount of gold.
I want more, though. We got room for expansion. I want more. But what's the problem if I go to expand?
Yeah, we're having trouble keeping up with what we got.
Yeah, we're having some major issues here, and this was all fly by the seat of my pants. Oh crap, I got a problem, but I want this thing to work. And work it does. Pretty it is not. It is not pretty at all. So, what are we going to do about this in the long run?
I'd like to see if we can get rid of the pistons, but I don't know if that's going to work or not, because that is a really good fast clock. I am thinking about pieing it out into individual sections, so each section takes care of just a short amount of hoppers. I'm looking at maybe using both sides of this so that we can spread out the pain a little bit more, if you will, and then bring all the gold back into one section where it's
wait a minute. You're talking about doing like one side and the other.
Yeah.
I like that idea. But that requires a lot of digging.
Uh-huh.
But I've been doing this all night. Oh boy. You know what? I think there's more to come in a future episode here, but I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more of Taz picking on me, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bye.